All right, it's 6 o'clock in the morning, and this is the life of a domainer. If you want to be a part of this series, all you have to do is just subscribe to this channel, click on that bell, and anytime I make a new video on life of a domainer, you'll get notified right away. So what I do first thing in the morning is I go upstairs, I go on my computer, and I look up domains that are in the process of expiring. I throw that into my calendar, and then when they expire, there's other ways you can do it. You can get notified, all this stuff, but I like to do it manually. And then when they expire on the day, I'll actually snag them up, and I might even approach the company. But the interesting thing is, if you snag a domain that's been in a business for a few years, GoDaddy gives them first dibs. So they get about 6 days before they, just so they can get a chance to reactivate it and all that. And I think that's pretty cool on behalf of GoDaddy to do that. But sometimes people are either forgetful, they're lazy, they don't want it, maybe their business shut down, whatever it is. I check those domains, I snag them up, and then if they don't want them, I'll sell it to someone else that wants the traffic. So that's one of my strategies. So that's what I do in the morning. And so I'm just gonna flip this over here. So we still got this. We started playing this again last night. This time I was the Axis, and my son was the Allies, and I just finished kicking the crap out of France. And the way this game is set up is France falls pretty fast. But the US is building up a mighty army. Britain has, basically, they own the sea. They took out a bunch of my subs. Russia's on the front. I'm basically going to lose this game. I could tell right now. Pretty weak over here. All my stuff is here. So now I got to go back here and start fighting the Russians. Keeping an eye on the British over here. So they basically decimated my Italian Navy. So I think I'm in a little bit of trouble. Anyways, I mention this because we follow the rules when we're playing this game, and it makes it a lot more fun. If you're interested in a rule book that can help you flip domains, plus you'll also get access to me by watching my YouTube channel and just seeing what I do, model what works, throw away what doesn't work. And each day I'm going to be trying to show you a different tactic. Might be a couple times a week, 3 times a week. I don't know. We'll see. But if you want to get the blueprint on 12 tactics that I use at least every single month, then go to my website. It's underthedomain.com. Leave your name, best email address, and I'll send you that blueprint. It'll just be in a Word doc. It's basically 12 strategies that I use. Pick one of those. Pick one of the strategies, and then you could start flipping domains. The first one I did, I made $600, and it was a package deal. I wanted to sell them a video for their company. I wanted to do a video promotion for their company, and they said that they weren't interested at the time, maybe later, but they had another business that they're working on selling airplane parts. And they asked me if I knew of a domain provider. And I said, yeah, GoDaddy. Just go to GoDaddy, buy it for like 15 bucks. Then they asked me a crazy question. They said, could you do that for me? Or for us. They were a partnership. They actually had a dollar store as well. And then they were into selling airplane parts as well. So this guy actually moved to Dubai, and then now he lives in Dallas, Texas, and they built a restaurant, all this kind of stuff. Anyways, I said, sure, yeah, I could do that. I could set up emails and GoDaddy for you, all this kind of stuff, and send you those emails, plus send you the domain, all that good stuff. So I was just going to charge him 50 bucks. Then he said, can you build a website for us? I'm like, sure. And I don't know how to build websites. I'm really crude, really rough at it. I know a little bit to be dangerous, but that's about it. So I said, sure. It was a Wednesday afternoon, and I said, when do you want it done? He said, can you do it by Friday? Like, oh, that's 2 days. I don't know. I was playing around with Dreamweaver. That thing is complicated, man. Very complicated. I'm not a coder, nothing like that. So then I remember reading a book by Russell Brunson, and when he first got started, he would go to Elance, Rent-A-Coder, all these kind of freelance places, and he'd hire them. So I did the same thing. I set up an account in elance.com, which is now Upwork, I believe. And it's a great place if you're building websites and all this stuff. It's kind of like Fiverr. And so you can actually put your budget on there, and then they bid against each other. So I started at $100, and then someone came in and said 90, 80, 70, 60, all this stuff. And I've told the story before. But when that was done, it took me a little bit of correspondence with this lady from Poland. She would work on it at night. I'd go to sleep. I'd get up in the morning like 6, 7 o'clock, and she'd email me the finished product. I'd send it to my clients. My clients would say, yeah, could you change the wording? And I would actually get them to do the content as well. I'd say, tell me what you want on your homepage. Tell me what you want on your contact for your info and all this kind of stuff. And I'd send it to Olga. And then, excuse me, and then she'd send me all that after the changes. Then I would send that to the client, and then they're happy. They'd e-transfer me the money, and it was about $600. So $500 for the website, $50 for the domain, and then another $50 for one change. So you can do that. You can do that as well. So that's one of my strategies. Pardon me, a little bit wheezy this morning. I have asthma, a little bit of asthma. So, yeah, so just go to my site, my website, under the domain, get the report. It's yours, absolutely free. It's 12 tactics that I use. It's called Blueprint. It's called Domain Flipping Blueprint. Go there now, and I'll see you in another video. Don't forget to subscribe and comment on my videos as well. Thanks for watching.